Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Keith Tucker, K1 from Optic Studios and Puzzlebox Records. Coming again with my weekly video to put you up on everything that's going on with Optic Studios and Puzzlebox. First off, Optic Studios news. I'm doing my final mix downs for 6 tracks all this week, and well, probably into next week, which would be about 2 weeks. It takes me to remix 6 tracks. The track titles are called Other Worlds, Unknown Tech, Sector 9, Winter Flowers, Spacewalk, On My Computer, and Electronic Cosmonaut. These will be finished and probably will be coming out sometime in 2021, 2022, or even later. I'm just stockpiling music for, the K1 agenda for 2020 and beyond to make sure that my Electro will be heard before I leave this world. All my music will be coming out. I won't be holding anything. All the old stuff has been, finished and completed. I'm going to be putting out tons of new music. I also would like to announce for August 15th, Minimal Detroit. I'm holding up the shirt. Minimal Detroit. August 15th, I'll be doing a live streaming show from my studio with special guests. My boy Blak Tony will be playing with me as Optic Nerve live from the recording studios, Optic Studios. That'll be August 15th, streaming from Minimal Detroit. I have news for you next week, more news on it, and also check my Facebook page to keep up on information on it. I'm gonna do a release schedule of what I'm going to be putting out. So right now, everyone knows I've been advertising this. You can see more information on the videos located below. This is Modular World, which is PBX29. It came out 2 months ago. Did really well. It's been repressed, and we want to get some more record sales on this. This is my new K1 EP of Electro, which is, like I said, Modular World. That's PBX29. Coming out July 31st will be on the Direct Beat Classics. This is a classic repressing of one of my original songs on Direct Beat, which was made in 1995, 1996. This is the K1 Agenda, the original EP, K1 Agenda, which has already been repressed because it sold out before the release date, which is July 31st. Pick it up. PBX 30 will be Alien FM Microchromatic Images. Check out below. You can see the preview and hear the songs. That's for Alien FM, which again is me and Blak Tony and Alien FM. That'll be coming out in 2020. Also coming out in 2020 will be PBX 31 by AUX 88 from the Mad Scientist LP. This one is called Vocal Modulation or Voice Modulation, which is a hot electro track. This is just taking some tracks off of that CD only release that we only put all the whole album out on CD. We're gonna finally put out the original mixes on vinyl, and this is the first one, which is Voice Modulation, AUX 88, Mad Scientist, PBX 31. And announcing right now, PBX 32 will be Stargazing. That's the Stargazing EP, which is a K1 release with a Doppler Effect remix. It's hot. Thank you, Gerald Donald, thank you so much, man, for doing this remix and really liking the track. It was a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to this release coming out. Question of the week. Question of the week was asking me, will you be performing any live performances in 2021? Well, I won't be performing anywhere outside of the United States until they get a cure for the corona. I will not be flying out again unless they get a cure. And hopefully in 2021 that will happen, or 2022. Then I'll be doing my K1 Electro shows and my Optic Nerve Techno shows. I will be playing live and we'll be getting out there. But right now, until they get a cure, I'm not signing off on any contracts that, waiving my rights for if I end up getting the coronavirus. And I'm not really feeling that at all. I want to stay around for my family. I'm trying to do a good job of taking care of my family. I love my family and I want to be happy. I want to stay here as long as I can. No performances until they get a cure. I'm not going out the country. But I like to say to all my friends all over the world, you know, it's a lockdown anyway. It's a lockdown. You're not even taking people in the United States, which I don't blame you. Thank you. I want to send shouts out to everybody over, all my friends. Love you guys. Can't wait to see you. And hey, it'll be a time we'll get back. I'll definitely get back and see you. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot of my own live shows and playing a lot of my vintage K1 stuff and Optic Nerve music and some Alien FM. I always like to do, you know, my old picture history and explain a little story about, behind the picture, This picture, this is a picture of Mass 2008 and DJ Godfather. Mass 2008 is a group from Germany. Ive and Rene. Hey man, they made some great music, but I might be biased because they were very big fans of mine and our music sounds a lot alike. Thank you, DJ Godfather, for this picture. I remember when they came over, he was like, Keith, you got to meet these guys. They like huge fans of yours. You got to meet them. And they brought them over, man, and I love their stuff. They was always sending me music of their music releases. They were on vinyl, CDs. They had a lot of music out. Ive and Rene, man. These guys were so cool. I really love their music. Like I said, I might be a little bit biased, but a lot of their stuff sounded a lot like mine. And I appreciate that. That was a great compliment to me that they liked my music and followed a lot of stuff that I did, in my earlier days on Direct Beat and on my earlier days of Puzzlebox Records. So love you guys, Ive and Rene. I don't think they're doing any music anymore, but hey, Mass 2008, where y'all at? Want to see y'all. Mass 2008. Love you guys. Influences. Man, anybody from Detroit know basically how we got a lot of this great music that influenced us to make electro, techno, and anything that was electronic music was from the Electrifying Mojo. Electrifying Mojo was the man in Detroit, man. He played everything. You might go from the B-52s to Marvin Gaye, to Prince, to Rick James, to Funkadelic, Funkadelic to the Ozzy Brothers. Ozzy Brothers to Manhattan Transfer to Bob Marley. I mean, like every night, man, he was giving it to you. And not only that, he would also, these artists would come and do interviews with him, and they wasn't doing interviews for nobody. I mean, Mojo was the man, but this particular track that he played, man, really caught my eye. It came out in 1979, 1980, Visage. And everybody from Detroit, you might not know the name of the artist or the group, but you know this song, Visage, which is Stephen Strange. He just passed away a few years ago. The song is called Frequency 7. Check this out. This song was hot. This is what inspired me. Whoa, it's hot. Still is. Funky. Yes, a synth rise, man. Just that funky riff, almost like a guitar riff, but on the synth, man. Stephen Strange, man. Frequency 7. Every underground party, house club, anything, everybody played this song. And it was like, when you played this song, everybody's on the dance floor. Frequency 7. Hot. I love this song. Still to this day, it holds up. Okay, I like to play you in this week's, I always like to do this in my weekly episodes, play you an old track of mine that's one of my favorites that I did, some years ago. I put this out in 1995, and it was on 430 West / Direct Beat Records with the Burton Brothers. We were doing so much music in the studio. We had so many pseudonyms, so many groups. When me and Tony formed this group called Alien FM, we did so many tracks that the Burton Brothers put out a double album of it, and it's called Alien FM. The track is called Nightmare. Guess who did the vocals and guess who's on the vocals for this track? Once again, Blak Tony. Check it out, Nightmare. Some of that early electro techno bass that we did. Man, it was a lot of fun doing that track because we used a lot of analog gear. What you hear on that track is mostly the Roland SH-101, the Sequential Circuits Pro 1, Juno 106. Still was using the CG-101. Still had the Liberty Casio keyboard, man, which is a awesome little keyboard. But Blak Tony, always on those vocals. Blak Tony got that type of mojo voice. He got electrifying mojo radio voice. You can hear him speak when he gets on the microphone. He got this vibrato about him that he always has a nice voice. And Tony can write to anything. You just hand him something, he write it, just boom. Shout outs. This week's shout outs. Mass 2008. I have to give them shouts out. I talked about them earlier. Ive and Rene, man. Love those guys, man. They always made me feel like, wow, like I'm some kind of celebrity or whatever, because they really like my music. They always complimented me. And when I would always be proud when I hear some of their stuff, because I can hear the inflections of what they used, because they listen to a lot of my music. And, I would like those guys if I had never met them. Love those guys, and I hope you get back to putting out some music, both you guys. And thank you. We did have one of the members from Mass 2008 who appeared in our AUX 88 documentary. Thank you so much. I also want to send a shout out to a friend of mine, Ben from Cosmic Force, Amsterdam. Man, Ben makes some funky music. I remember coming over playing at his club and staying in his studio, which he had a back room in the back where his studio was. He had some studio equipment, and I ended up making some tracks, and we ended up working on a track together, which was called Resynthesize. You gotta hear that track too. I gotta find that. Gotta play that. Resynthesize. I did some awesome synth work on there, some of my funkadelic style playing. But hey, Cosmic Force, Ben, shouts out, man. See you doing a lot of stuff now. You're doing a lot more live performances now too. Shouts out to Cosmic Force again. And I have to send, last but not least, a shout out to Legowelt. Man, I just read that Legowelt has done a movie score for an art type film. It's called The Second Audition. Movie score. It's amazing. I heard it. He did a great job on a movie score. That's been my dream, to do movie scores. But I like to send a special shout out to Legowelt. Always admired your music, man, and the different styles that you do. I've heard some of the disco stuff that you did and the house music stuff. Very good, man. Great music, but compliments and kudos and shout outs, especially for being able to do a movie soundtrack. That's awesome that someone believed in you enough to get you to do that. And you did a great job. I heard some of the music. Great job. And on that note, I like to say, everybody, please, once again, be safe. Wear your mask and know that, it's not just wearing a mask for you, it's wearing a mask for everybody else. We need to be safe out here. And once again, I know what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I will be doing.